I love this movie, Parasite, the best movie in 2020.
Take effing action, put it together, and subscribe to Tom Peng's channel on YouTube now. Yeah, I like it. It's crazy.
Well, 2020 was a really unusual year, as you know, and it seriously impacted the movie industry. And but there is one movie that was made by Koreans. They won the Best Picture at the awards, right? And the movie is called Parasite. And when I heard about that, I must watch this movie. So I did. I watched this movie called Parasite last night, and let me tell you, this is truly an amazing movie making. It's truly. What I can say about this movie is that you will never be able to predict how the movie ends. Like, you can watch from the beginning to end, and every moment is a surprise. Every moment is a surprise. Like, you cannot predict anything in this movie. And man, does this movie really rock my world. Let's just say that, right? It is a really, really good movie, and I highly recommend it. I don't want to tell you the story, at least not too much of it, because I want you to watch it. But basically, I wanna say a few things though. The movie is really talking about class struggle. Like, they're talking about rich people and poor people and very poor people and the struggle between those classes. It's a very communist movie, if I may say so. It's talking about the rich people, their indifference to the poor people. It's talking about the poor people will attack poor people to, rise in their status, and there's no class loyalty, right? If you're poor and other people are poor, you'll kill the other poor people to make sure you get ahead. And that is what this movie is about. And I want to talk about a few things that was so amazing about this movie. It is the use of symbolism, right? So in the beginning of the movie, one of the characters received a stone, like a stone, right? It's called the wealth stone, and that wealth stone symbolizes that family's, aspirations to become successful, right? And but in the end, that stone was used to kill him, right? Or to seriously hurt him. So everything about this movie is very symbolic. And if you look at, the rich people, they live up high in the hills. The poor people, they live, in the basement. And when there was a heavy rain, there was a flood, and shit was flowing into the basement where the poor people live. And, and you see the poor people, they walk up the hills to get to the rich people, right? I mean, everything about this movie is symbols. And what else can I say? And also it talks about smell, right? So the rich couple, these two people, right now in this moment, they're saying to each other that I can smell them. I can smell their poverty. I can smell their poorness, right? They don't use those words, but that's what they mean, right? Basically what this movie is saying is that class struggle is real. Class struggle is real. And the rich people are rich, the poor people are poor, and it's almost impossible to move up. Like, the poor people will stay poor, the rich people will stay rich, and they will be forever separated. And that is the classical communistic idea of classes, right? And this movie does it really well. It gave its audience that idea. And I think it's very well executed. It's a wonderful movie, and I highly recommend this movie. But I also have to say this, right? I don't believe, in the message, in the theme of this movie as well, because that is not entirely true. I believe people have full control of their destiny. If you believe that you don't, then you can't change it. If you believe you have no control over your life, then there's nothing you can do about it. But you have to believe that you can control everything in your life, right? You can make a difference. You must believe in that. And also, in real world, there are people that are in poverty and they rise up, they become rich. Like, in fact, this is happening faster and faster. Like, if you look at the billionaires today, they're not billionaires because their families were rich, right? If you look at, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, all the greats, right? They're self-made. They build it from nothing, right? I really don't believe in this premise that, if you're rich, you're poor, you're poor, there's nothing you can do about it, which is really what this movie is saying, right? You can't change it. But I believe in your ability to change anything you want, but it requires hard work. It requires dedication, it requires effort, right? In this movie, the poor family, tried to get rich by doing something unethical, illegal, not right. And that's why they fail. But if you put in the time, effort, energy, and you do it ethically, and you do it right, you do not hurt people, you do it, legally, morally, and ethically, you will get there. It will take some time. You won't do it with stock markets, you won't do it with real estate, you won't do it with anything that you think will get you there fast. You have to do it one step at a time, and you can do it. And in fact, at the very end of this movie, that's sort of the message there too. So in a way, I think I recommend this movie because at the very end, it does tell you that, if you want to be successful, if you want to reach in a big, beautiful, house, you have to work hard for it. Okay? Take fucking action, watch this movie, and comment below and tell me what you think about this wonderful Korean film and that won the best movie award in 2020. That's really amazing. This is the first foreign film in a foreign language to win the awards, ever. So congratulations to them. Take fucking action and don't be a fucktard.